Welcome to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week session. I'm James Navé.
And I'm Allegra Houston. Guess what? We're back in the same screen, at least, although still not quite in the same geographical location.
Gathered on the same stream or the same screen, the same stream. Speaking of streams, every Saturday morning we do gather with a group of writers on Zoom and we generate writing for an hour and we do the actual writing in 10 minutes. So what we would like to do now is to offer you a version of what we do on Saturday.
We really love the 10-minute timer for writing because it's long enough to get going, but short enough that you don't worry too much about what you're going to write or try and write well. It has a throwaway quality. If you don't write anything great, so big deal. That was only 10 minutes. But pretty much always you do. There's always something in there, some gem, some fascinating or strange, surprising image or turn of phrase or insight. So be interesting to see what you come up with the prompt that we worked with in our group today.
So what we're going to do now is offer you the prompt. It's an image, and we would like for you to generate in 2 minutes, and we'll time it. We would like for you to generate words, maybe a phrase or two, not joined up, just whatever happens to pop out of your imagination, and you make a list. And after you make that list, we will come back and tell you what we're going to do next. So on that note, here's your image, and your 2 minutes begins now.
After everyone has generated their personal list of words, we each offer one word or short phrase from our list to create a community list. And the nice thing about that is that you can borrow from other people's imaginations. You don't just have to rely on your own when it comes to time to write. So what we will do now is share our community list with you. You might like to write these down, but you don't have to. We will put them up again on the screen during the 10-minute writing time. So here they are. Concrete walls, don't let go. Light corridors, walk of shame. A chair, a terrible bed. Late shift, cracked nostalgia. Solo, I got up. Spooky hallway. Acrid walls. Remember. Mr. Tambourine Man. Dark light. Afterlife corridor. walking into amber, Chartreuse grief, boom, last chair, his exhausted faith, done waiting, narrowing, last call, fluorescent, nocturnal delivery, shadow master, light-footed, I'm following you, following light, flesh alone, the invisible, lost echoes.
So now you have our community list we generated this morning on our Saturday Zoom call, and you also have your personal list as well. So now what we would like for you to do is to get ready to write for 10 minutes. Both lists will provide you opportunities to allow your imagination to connect with the imagery that you have in front of you. And you have no idea how your imagination will put that imagery together. What we would like for you to do is to just cooperate with the fancy your imagination generates as you work with this list and see what comes out. It's a relationship between your rational thinking, your rational mind, and your imaginative mind, putting them together, moving them through a bit of a dance, if you will.
Letting your imagination be the partner that's leading the dance. So don't worry about making it coherent. Don't worry about making it, whether it's long or short, fiction, prose, whatever, it doesn't matter what it is. Anything at all, wherever your imagination wants to go, let your rational mind just follow and see what surprises come out.
And your 10 minutes begins now. So the photo we worked with today, and the photo you just worked with as well, was a photo I took in Paris one night. I took it on my iPhone. I was walking back from a dinner. It was late, and I noticed the fellow walking down the alley, and I just shot the picture. And I'm pleased with it, and I hope it worked for you. And I hope you are pleased with what you wrote today, right now. And if you are, we would encourage you to post it on our circle community and interact with us a bit more with the work that you've just now done.
You'll find the link to the circle at imaginativestorm.com. On the homepage, you can just scroll down until you get to read what other people have written and click that, and it will take you straight to the prompt of the week space on the circle. You can also go to the community page and get there from that way too. I'd like to add in something that Navé said in the group this morning about that photograph. He took 4 or 5 photographs of that guy walking down that alley, and that one photograph ended up being the one that expressed exactly what he wanted to express. That doesn't mean the other 4 or 5 were wasted. This is what photographers do. Often there can be a feeling when we're writing that when we write, we're supposed to write something that's kind of close to the final draft. We're supposed to write what we intend to write, and that somehow it's wasted effort if we're not using that. But this isn't how so many people in other creative disciplines operate. A photographer knows they're going to throw away 99% of the shots they take, and that's necessary in order to get the one. So when you write in these 10-minute sessions, every word isn't supposed to be gold. Maybe it is. Some people have written perfectly formed poems in 10 minutes. Other people, myself very much included, will find that there's maybe one image, one little turn of phrase that feels like a gem. And that's fantastic. This is how you get those gems. You can't sit down and think them up. They're gifts of the imagination. So you put yourself in a place where the imagination throws a bunch of stuff out there and you go, oh, that's the one I want to use.
And when you think about the work you do, the work you just did, perfectly formed poem in 10 minutes, I've never achieved that. But what we achieve on Saturday and what you just achieved, you achieved a perfectly original, brand new piece of writing that has never existed before. Is that perfection? Well, it's a form of perfection because you're participating in the perfect joy of the writing process. And these new things that come out, it's a bit like magic, except magic is a sleight of hand. This is like a Monet's garden. There's no sleight of hand in the garden. We're really looking at beautiful, brand new flowers. And your piece of writing, along with the rest of us, brand new pieces of brand new flowers. So welcome to the garden.
Yes, welcome to the garden. Join us in the garden if you like. Any Saturday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, you will find the Zoom link at imaginativestorm.com. Just scroll down to the footer and click Join Saturday Writing Group, and you will join us in the garden that way. You'll also find information about our book, Write What You Don't Know, and also the self-paced online course that we have developed from that book, which is now available on Teachable at a rather attractive introductory price, I will say. So check it out. And we hope that you will join us again live online. We also do workshops live in person. You'll find information about those as well at imaginativestorm.com.
So thank you for being with us, and we hope to see you again soon.
Thank you. Goodbye.